Hi, I'm Kelly from freebiefindingmom.com, and I am here with my son,
Ian.
Yep. And today we're going to share how we have used lavender essential oil from Young Living right here, this lavender essential oil on Ian's ear this past week because of a skin rash he had and how it helped him. But first, let's go ahead. Actually, as you watch this video, if you will, please give it a like or a heart. We would appreciate it. Or go ahead and share it to your Facebook page if you find it helpful for you. All right, but first things first. So we used lavender essential oil, didn't we? This little purple bottle. We used it the last few days on his ear, and we'll tell you why here in a second. But if you don't already know, lavender essential oil is really good for your skin. And so we put together some of the best reasons why you should be using lavender essential oil on your skin. Okay, number one, are you gonna read it?
Number one is
Speak loud.
fights
Short A.
acne.
Very good, you got it this time. Okay, so the first thing that lavender essential oil can help is with fighting with acne. So for instance, if you have dry skin, what can happen is your face can overproduce a natural oil called sebum. It's, just a second, it's S-E-B-U-M. And then what happens is if that natural oil sits on your skin too long, it can clog your pores, thus producing acne. So lavender essential oil not only can be really moisturizing to dry skin, it can also, being that it's antibacterial, can help kill that acne that is on your skin. Okay, number two, what were you gonna say?
I was going to say you answered my question because I was wondering what was acne.
Acne is like pimples, zits, blackheads, that kind of stuff. Okay, number two.
Good for dry skin.
Good for dry skin. So if you have dry or itchy skin, which is one of the reasons we used lavender essential oil this past week on Ian.
Because my ear was really, really itchy.
Yep, okay, so we'll share that story here in a second, but it is really good for dry or itchy skin. So third reason that we love to use lavender essential oil on our skin.
Inflammity.
That's a big one. Anti-inflammatory. So lavender essential oil is anti-inflammatory. So if you have any redness or patchy spots on your face or even like acne scarring, for instance, you can use your lavender essential oil on those spots on your face. Being that it is really good, like I say, it has anti-inflammatory properties. And I mentioned before, it is very moisturizing as well to your skin. All right, go ahead. And by the way, so whether you have that redness because of the sun, or you have it because of insect bites, or you have it just from, say, bacteria, lavender essential oil can help with that. Number four, what else can we use lavender for?
Great for owies and boo-boos.
Owies and boo-boos. So I always say, if you fall off the bike or the scooter, or in my case, remember when I fell off the treadmill? Not that, I mean, it's a few months ago, but I really ripped up my legs. And what I used on that, or...
No, I don't really remember.
You were at school, but you probably heard about it afterwards. But what happens is I use lavender essential oil on owies and boo-boos. So on my legs, if he falls off a scooter, that kind of stuff. And the fifth reason we love to use lavender for our skin.
Helps prevent wrinkles.
Helps prevent wrinkles. So being that lavender essential oil is loaded with not only antioxidants, but other phytochemicals as well, it can help fight free radical damage. So things that are created because of the environment, like from sun or from the pollution, that kind of stuff. Therefore, it helps with fighting anti-aging. It helps with fighting aging, signs of aging. So for instance, helps with fighting wrinkles, fine lines, and helps with fighting wrinkles, fine lines, and then also dark age spots. So those are 5 of the ways that you can be using your lavender essential oil on your skin to help. So now let's go ahead and share your story. So tell what happened this past week, why we needed our lavender essential oil. That's okay, go ahead. So why did we need that? So speak, make sure they can hear you.
Okay.
What happened this past week?
This is what happened. Well, I had an ear infection. We went to my doctor, and she said to get eardrops, but the eardrops created a rash.
Very true.
So Dad told me one morning that we had to stop.
Yep.
So now we use lavender, and it really helps me prevent all these issues with my ear, like scratching it.
That was a big one, right? Scratching it?
Yeah.
You want to see the picture? Okay, so this was the picture I took of his ear. This was Friday morning before school, I think, right? Friday. He had been taking, so exactly what Ian said is he's had...
Oh, you take the picture and sent it to Dr. Boss.
Yeah. I sent it, so I wanted to show the doctor exactly what was happening. So what had happened is Ian's had so many ear infections in his life. I mean...
8.
He thinks it's 8. It's probably about 8. I mean, I don't count them,
I actually count them.
Okay, so he's had a lot of ear infections. He's had ear tubes this is his third set of ear tubes. So this last time he had an infection in his ear because, long story short, is something the tube wasn't working properly. So what happened is he had to use these special ear drops. Well, after I would say about 7 days, they started to form a rash. So this is a picture I took Friday morning, and this actually was not even the worst. I don't know if you can tell or not, but there was some redness around his ear. It's kind of hard to tell, sorry about that. But this was not even the worst of it. He had it like on his cheek, and then he actually had a lot of it behind his ear as well. So that was because of the drops he had to take. So, okay, just a second. So what happened is I started using lavender essential oil on his ear, or on the skin around his ear, right? So I would put it all around his ear, even like kind of on the edge of the ear too. Of course it was diluted, but having said that,
What is diluted?
diluted meaning I had a carrier oil in it, so something like fractionated coconut oil, that kind of thing, to just help dilute it so it's not quite so concentrated. So I use it on your ear, and okay, Ian, tell the truth. Did it not help you quite a bit?
It did.
Especially with the itching, right? So what would happen is
it used to look like this, but now my ear looks like this.
Yeah, I don't know if you can tell now, but it's like almost normal. I mean, it looks really good today, especially. It looks really, really good. So, and
it took a long time for it to heal.
Well, we've been using it off and on, and to be honest with you, like I said, that was not the worst picture. I would say the worst was probably Saturday when I did not get to put the lavender oil on it in the morning, so he was scratching it a lot. And you would be the one that was constantly asking me for the lavender oil, weren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, now he didn't love the smell of it, true, right? But he did love the fact that it was helping his ear so much. So that's what we use, lavender essential oil, to really help with the itching. And as an aside, let me share the story. That's your little cheek. Yeah. Okay. Sit back. But one thing as an aside, we were at the doctor yesterday because Ian had his physical, his yearly physical, and I mentioned to the doctor that we were using lavender essential oil on it because, by the way, I'm not a doctor. I cannot diagnose, treat, or prescribe. This was merely what we did to help with his situation. This is our situation. But anyways, so I was talking to the doctor yesterday about it, and he said, and I told him we were using lavender essential oil, and he said, yeah, I bet that did probably help a lot with the itching, and clearly the redness has gone down. So anyways, again, not a doctor, can't diagnose or treat or prescribe, but I thought this may be relatable if you have any, either yourself or kids going through something similar, have any sort of skin irritations. I often, and I did in this case, start with lavender essential oil and see if that helps first. So it helped us, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So thank you. No. Okay. So maybe you can if you want. Just wait at the very end. So if you have your premium starter kit, I hope you are using all your oils, especially your lavender, especially for skin. Like I said, it helps with so many things from anti-aging to skin irritations and everything in between, dryness, all kinds of stuff. So if you have any questions about your essential oils, please don't hesitate to reach out. If you still need to pick up your premium starter kit, you can do so via the link that is in this post. As always, if you have any future questions you would like me to feature on these videos, let me know. Thanks so much for taking the time to watch our video, right, Ian?
Yeah.
What do you want to say? Go lavender. 1, 2, 3.
Go
lavender.
Bye.
Bye. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.